Alright, cool. Yeah, man, I haven't played Hearthstone in a while. And I bought some packs the other day. I bought some like goblins versus gnomes and kind of cool. I actually got an epic.
Just before we continue that conversation, just want to clarify: is this recording now, or
Yeah, it is.
okay? Just want to make sure, so
You mean to
just
restart it?
no, it's fine. It's just curious because I have my own recording, and so just want to know should I have this part in as well. That's all.
Gotcha. Alright.
Also, well done on getting
Jane,
the epic.
Jane. Oh, hey, thank you. I'm gonna keep this. Bam. Sorcerer's Apprentice. I also had a Jeeves card, which I didn't even know they had a Jeeves card, but it's actually pretty cool. It allows you to each player to draw. At the end of each player's turn, that player draws until they have 3 cards.
Sounds like a handy card.
Kind of cool. He's a handy fellow, that Jeeves. Mechanized butler. I mean, that's when you know you've made it in life.
It would actually be pretty cool to have a robotic butler, like like in real life.
Right? A mechanized Alfred Pennyworth. Yes. A mechanized Batman. That's a little too much.
Yeah, maybe going a little far there.
Do you keep up with the comics at all when it comes to Batman or any other hero?
I don't actually. I've never really been much into those comics ever, actually. I've read about them, just never bought the things myself.
Uh, well,
I'm not actually going to be able to help hear you.
Gotcha. Well, common, common.
I'm opening battle.net. I'm not going to
No,
be able to hear you.
he's unfortunately having trouble with his internet.
Yeah,
Okay.
the internet really doesn't like the room I'm in. It doesn't cooperate.
Okay. Yeah, no problem. Whoa, 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 whoa. Okay. Enter. About to die. That's funny. Apparently not, man. What I can only imagine you're experiencing something like dial-up right now, if worse than that.
I actually remember having dial-up. I'm not sure if it was as bad as this.
But arcade in nullifier can be turned by soldier hero.
Also, for people wondering why the screen's black on my end,
Um,
I can't figure out what game to play. I want to actually be able to talk to him and Silentfan, and as it is, it's like everything requires an update. So I'm kind of like Steam and Battle.net all require an update. They were fine earlier, and now suddenly Steam was, and now suddenly they all need an update. So maybe I should wait a moment. I don't know, but this is the outcome. Oh, that's not a good sound. I just got disconnected. Can I keep recording? May as well, like. If needed, I can do all the editing afterwards. But it appears I can use Steam again. I wanted to download it. It was a small enough update, but since I was on vent with Silentfan, it just wouldn't cooperate. But it appears I can to be cooperating with me now. Okay, I can start an offline. That should work. That should be fine. Yep. I'm gonna log into a game now once I actually get back into the server. Oh, excuse me. I'm gonna be trying out some of Puppy Games. The company's called Puppy Games or something.
Take that guy out. Right.
Hey, I'm back.
I really should hit 3-2.
Yeah, I'll go with Droid Assault.
I noticed. Welcome back, sir.
I opened Battle.net, it required an update, and I guess that ended up disconnecting you. Disconnecting me.
Does reconnecting help at all?
Say again?
Gotcha.
It seems Ben really doesn't like me having any...
Wow. Yeah, you get some latency. I was asking if reconnecting helped at all.
I think...
There we go. Damn, board clear.
Honestly, I think I'm in a bit of a worse state now than before I tried to open Battle.net or Steam. It's my ping is, after going into the 20,000s, I don't know if it just doesn't sound good. I'm just going to disconnect my internet and reconnect. 1 sec.
Team Palnai is unfortunately still having issues. Sorry for him, man. It sucks.
Alright, just gonna realize I can talk without being chatting with Silentfan. It's when I do a collab I kind of end up forgetting that I can still just come to ye. Should probably do that a bit more. While I'm reconnecting, I'm going to explain a little about Droid Assault. There's a bit of a story, but it's not really talked about in game. Only on the store page. And basically you're killing your way through only mechs through a corporation's base or office building, and you take over droids or you kill them, and once you're on a level or down, you move on. But when you open up the game, at least once, I'm not sure if it's every time, you can get a different bonus if you sign up for the newsletter. And it's only for the next game, depending. Some you get a droid. One droid I've seen is the K999 droid, which is like an achievement if you get it. It's like the ultimate droid is referred to as in the achievement description. Other bonuses give you, like, say, just unlock you the first 40 levels from the get-go. So it's interesting. Also, my ping is atrocious. It's now slightly better.
Welcome back, sir.
Hey, ping seems a little better now. Hopefully I won't get disconnected again. Alright, that works.
Still lagging a little bit.
Yeah. Okay, folks, just got to flag the video to
Oh, that's good.
cut the audio back in and
Theme is
block
a
them.
good thing. I made a rhyme.
You can rhyme on a dime.
That's a big bear.
Just need to flag the video to say to come my
Very big bear.
my email address and my to put in the actual picture now.
Right.
So 1 second.
And attack the cat. Okay, I'll attack the barrel taunt.
Alright, hey folks, I'm back. For whatever reason, I went quiet. And here's like the K999 assassin.
So hopefully you can hear me okay. How's your channel going?
I can hear you fine, and my channel, I got a new subscriber just the other day. Now I'm on 21. Seems I have to go enter in a code. It will just take a second.
That's awesome.
It'll just take a second. Yeah, it's always nice to see a new subscriber. It's not moralizing. It's
One durability from your opponent's weapon.
it raises my morale. We'll word it that way. All right, I got the code B9ADF8EB.
You know, that's understandable. It's like, you know, one thing I've actually been meaning to do a video on is how you have these big time YouTubers, but when other smaller YouTubers like contact them to like maybe, you know, get a shout out or something, there's no response. Or they'll say, nope, sorry, I don't do those, or, you know, something like that. But if a bigger subscriber than them, or a bigger YouTuber than them with more subscribers contacts them to maybe do a collaboration video, they're all over it, you know. Most of YouTube's not like that, but I don't doubt that it happens.
Sorry, from what I heard, I agree with you. I just got distracted because I got an amazing unit in the game here. It's fun. Ever hear of Droid Assault?
Hi, Red. Yeah. Been a while, though.
in Droid Assault, if you sign up to the newsletter or find it in the game, you get a special mech, and it's really powerful, I have to say. Omnicorp's ultimate death-dealing cyborg is fitted with their most powerful laser weaponry, armored against every conceivable attack, and hugely imposing. Only a few have so far been made. Nanomesh.
That's one of the few games I need to try out. Phoenix he's been doing videos of some games that I really want to play. And actually, you've been doing one, Spec Ops: The Line, which came out, a while back, and I never got a chance to play it on PS3. But from watching some of your videos, it really kind of makes me want to play it.
Really? Oh, okay. Sorry, I'm panicking now because that's not meant to come out for a while. Maybe I accidentally made some videos public.
Spec Ops: The Line?
Yeah, that I queue videos up like.
I never know the Spec Ops then. It could be. I get my games mixed up. I'm getting fairly old.
I'm upload. I made a few tweets about it, so maybe that's it. I'm not sure because currently only Tomb Raider should be getting uploaded. Though I have been known to make mistakes in that, like put it on the wrong month if you get me. So. It's got great health and it's shield against lasers, EMPs, and fire. Yeah, there's flamethrower bots. Also, I mentioned the Droid Assault game. There's a bundle on Steam.
No, I totally get that. I've mislabeled a few videos myself.
Terrible ad.
I think that's what it was. I probably saw some of your tweets.
I highly recommend it. Regardless, it is a great game. I felt gutted at the end. It really takes it out of you. Now let's move on. Let's actually get some gameplay in this gameplay video. Whoa, burn. And the recharge rate presumably is when how long it takes for your battery to recharge. You can actually find some bots in those things. 612. Ooh, like such as there.
The thing is, I never played any of the older Spec Ops. Because if I remember right, I swear they had some on PlayStation 2.
I haven't actually tried any of the older ones myself, and I'm gonna check here on my phone, but I swear they've had them on quite a lot of consoles, even like GameCube. So PS2 is an option. It was a possibility, I should say.
I remember seeing an advertisement or Spec Ops Covert Assault or something like that. I don't know. I can't remember. Played PlayStation.
Yeah, there is a Spec Ops.
Just sitting here waiting to kill me. I love it when they do this.
There is a Spec Ops Covert Assault. It came out in 2001, and it was for the PlayStation. I have terrible lag right now. I apologize. It was working fine. Tried to upload some videos so I could make room on my machine. Went to shit. And it's been like that for quite a while. I stopped the upload.
That's right. I remember it. It's awesome.
But I seriously do recommend the Spec Ops: The Line game. It is really good.
Why does it kill me?
Yeah, there's going to be a little delay in his response to my comments simply because there is a great lag on my end. And I'm sorry for the black spot at the start of this video. I wasn't sure what to play because like whatever I opened like wrecked the connection. So I was just like, ugh.
I think what I did was I saw your tweets about it because I saw how much of an impact it had on you, especially the ending. And I started watching a couple other Let's Plays. Yeah, actually I did. Because I actually subscribed to somebody new because of it, but I forget his name.
I am hammering that point home a bit too much. Buy it. It's a great game. It is actually really good. It's a general third-person shooter. It doesn't excel there.
How long is the story in it? Like, matter of hours?
Hours-wise, it's hard to say. For me, like it took over 8 hours, but I was playing on hard mode, so that stretches it out. I would say at least over 8 hours. I think I was over 30 parts, at least 35. So we could work out from there. I'll work it out on calculator. $35 by 20. 700 divided by 60. I got roughly 11 hours of a campaign.
That sounds like a good story, though, because most action games, I think, maybe 4 to 5 hours of that. Because a lot of the action games I've played tend to stick more towards the multiplayer aspect.
Yeah, a lot of like the Call of Duties and whatnot. That's the games that are going in my head right now. They center on those. But do keep in mind that I did get stuck in a few cases, and just that's factored into the time, if you get me. Oh, 1 sec. Obsolete and slow, used for crowd control due to its height and menacing appearance. Now,
that's always fun. Did you I haven't been able to watch them all yet, but did you get stuck in Tomb Raider at all?
No, actually, I got through that pretty easy. I used a lot of the shotgun. It tends to, you know, cleared away rather easily.
It's a great game, though, isn't it?
It was really fun. I am looking forward to the sequel, though I'm not sure how I'll be doing. What's the word? What I'll be able to play it on. That's my one concern. Now out of production, as the police forces upgrade to the ED-209 and ED-280, lately appearing on the black market, reprogrammed as hired goons.
Yeah, I feel you there. I mean, Xbox One's getting it for a little while, and then other platforms. I'm hoping that PC gets some love from it, at least within the first year, but not sure, because I want to get it as well, because I definitely want to do some Let's Plays after I beat it. So that's the way I do it. Like, I'll beat a game, and then I'll do a Let's Play for it.
Depending on the game, that's actually pretty handy, in all honesty. Apparently, you hold down control, it'll start sending out attacks. I was wondering about that. What's it called? Damn it, I was gonna...
Yeah, I agree.
I hope it comes to Mac soon, like with PC or soon enough afterwards. Though I don't see Mac getting much love or love soon, if you get me. I said like the whole thing I wanted to say, and after I took my finger off control, basically I hope to think the new Tomb Raider comes to Mac.
Oh, yeah, I forgot you play on Mac.
So yeah, I hope it comes to Mac. Not like too long down the line. or I guess the new Windows PC I'm looking at. Wait, is that laser bouncing?
Are you looking at Windows 8?
Now I'm looking into a Windows 7. I have a Windows 8 laptop. I regret it.
Yeah, kind of feel the same way. We got the Windows 8 at work, and not the biggest fan. I'll stick with 7 for a while.
This is beautiful.
Oh.
Yeah, I plan on getting Windows 7 for it. It just seems better. So the cash power-ups just give you extra points, while the other power-ups like increase your speed, armor, health, and
I have to
damage.
agree. I mean, 7 is so much more stable. I actually stuck with Windows XP for a while when 7 came out, and or still had XP despite Vista. And my wife has a laptop with Vista, and so unstable. It's not even funny.
I actually found Vista to be rather reliable. I had a Vista laptop, and it served me for quite a good few years. Apparently, though, it was a newer form of Vista at the time. Like, they fixed most of the bugs in it, according to the salesman.
Well, I guess that makes sense. Oh yeah, see, hers. Actually, I don't think hers have been updated in a while, honestly, because we tend to use our desktops more than anything.
When did she get the laptop? So yeah, most of the levels are like this. Don't they get much?
I'm not sure. She's had it for a while. She had it before she met me. We've been together going on 5 years now.
Oh, alright. That's... I would have gotten my laptop.
Swinging at me with a 1416 monster. Jeez.
Sounds pretty powerful. Also, I have my own laptop like 6-7 years, so it probably has the same version of Vista I do, which is so it's strange that it's acting up. Oh, also, if you want to get new troops, you have to use transfer points, which you get through the transfer power-ups. 1 point per power-up.
Well, not really. I don't know. It's like whenever I try to install Warcraft on it, I got a lot of video problems with it, like a really bad screen tearing. Some of the UIs kept messing up. I don't know. Maybe it was just Warcraft with it. I think that's that. I mean, that may have been it.
Certainly possible. I just know some games that just really don't like certain OSs. I actually remember something really weird. My Vista laptop would play Dungeon Siege 1, but couldn't play
Sure.
Dungeon Siege 2. Even though Dungeon Siege 2 was much newer and whatnot. You can get hover drones and flyers. Like that, you see these gaps can be crossed. I've seen some levels where they get much more expansive
That is
and
pretty weird.
ton of gaps like that.
I like Dungeon Siege as well. I really like 2. 2 is a classic.
Ooh. Mouse scrolls switches units. Yeah, actually, 2 was my favorite. My aunt, who got me into the series, prefers 1 though, but I much prefer the power system in Dungeon Siege 2. Though actually, the final area I don't like. If you have like a dark mage or war mage, whatever they're called, it really doesn't like your character. These mines can be disarmed by certain units, I think.
I'm trying to remember the last area. It's been a few years since I played it.
It's been quite a while since I played it, but it's kind of stuck in my head because I was obsessed with the game when I was a kid. There is a mini boss. You fought him in a temple in the desert. He becomes a common enemy. At least you find 3 or 4 versions of it in one area, and he's immune to all the spells the war mage can toss at it. Or I think it's war mage. Like there's the healing mage, and then there's the damage mage. The damage
a little bit of lag here.
The damage mage can't touch it. I'm sure this is an interesting experience for those at home. Agapalooza. I'm gonna save the transfer points till later. May grab a few spider drones here, but see no point to do much right now.
I just used a mechanic that transforms a friendly minion with the same cost into a random token. And I changed a monster with no cost into a one with a 1 cost. I wonder if that's a bug.
Ooh. Oh, fuck. Sorry, I got distracted. In my game, I was just in the middle of a boss fight. I seriously got the most overpowered unit in the whole game.
Jeez.
You can't take over the bosses, sadly. You can also shoot their guns off, which makes them easier to kill. Though I find the guns, when you have a proper unit, this is way overpowered.
That's a good thing.
I was just like, I 2-shotted the boss, pretty much. And I just killed my comrade now with friendly fire. You can find pretty good units hidden in crates. I think...
That's a bad thing.
Typically, yes. Honestly, the unit I have is so good, I don't think anyone could actually withstand it. I think everyone's just going to die for being nearby it. Come on, work. Like, you've seen some hover units. There's slower hover units, but they have a flamethrower on them as well. You can also get some missile artillery bots and some grenade launcher bots. The artillery obviously have a fairly good range, though be sure to get the bouncy upgrade for them. Sharp bullets is terrible. It starts going into walls.
I am liking Jeeves, man. He helps the opponent as well, but so worth it.
Oh, my arm hurts. Damn, killed another unit. I killed another friendly. I'm sure there's a way to, even if it helps the opponent, to make it work to your advantage. I just remember that with some other games. Like, you can heal the enemy, but if you have another card, you could work them together.
There is a few cards that
Yu-Gi-Oh! If enemy, oh, Pong. I didn't notice it there. All I was saying was basically, I remember playing other card games, and you could like, if you could use one card. If an enemy heals, they take damage instead. And I was just basically thinking along those lines. I'm terrible at fully expressing my point right now. I don't know why. Wait, let's take this one.
No, I mean, that makes sense because I'm a Magic the Gathering veteran, and you could actually take, like, whenever an opponent was going to be healed, it actually does that as damage instead. I forget what the name of the card was, but it was a really good deck build back in the day, and I get to summon Malagos, bitch. Eat it!
Oh, Christ. The spider bots are bomb disposal. Actually, I had a very similar card when I used to play Yu-Gi-Oh!
But yeah, it was a fun card. That's what I loved about Magic the Gathering. So many great deck builds you could use.
I never actually really got into Magic the Gathering. I played it once with someone, but that was it. I only tried it that one time. Extensively used in various civil wars, though demand has dropped since the signing of the Grande Maastricht Treaty in Central Europe, where most of these droids were deployed in city skirmishes. There is actually a bit of a story to this universe, which I find interesting. I'm not sure if it segues in with the rest of the puppy game stuff. They all kind of share the same graphics, and you do see droids that look somewhat like these. Not exactly, just some like basic similarities in design.
Got a minimal time. I've almost got these dudes on the rope, and I can't attack them directly. Such a pain.
But yeah, through the descriptions, they tell a story. Oh, more on that in a sec. You know, I've never been able to really get into Magic the Gathering. Just,
It also should be noted that obviously Palnai and I are not playing the same game.
It would be very weird if we were. Like, seriously, it would be very weird. He's playing card games, I'm playing Droid Assault, which is a very fun game. Slow and precise moving bomb disposal droid.
Wait a minute. I think I got this guy.
Used with great success in the insurgency following the Belgian War. Menacing...
My mind was blown.
Well done. Well armed.
Lord, this guy had a side full of creatures, and I had nothing. Like, nothing. I had Malagos out, which gives me 5 extra magic. And then I drew some power cards that I was able to hit him directly with face damage. Won the game.
Ooh, lucky. One weird thing about these games, see how this droid is meant to be 140? It looks shorter than this. This is 102 centimeters. This is meant to be taller, yet looks shorter. It's very weird.
Well, this guy had some big creatures too, man. It was scary. I was wetting my pants. I'll admit. And my chair's weird.
You know, I really haven't played Hearthstone in quite a while. I think I recorded the last time I played it, and that was like a year or so ago. It's usually backed up with a squad of these. They're the other spider droids. They move much faster.
Well, since I've released some of the new expansions, it's actually made it a little bit more interesting. They've added mech, like mech cards,
Wait, what?
which is interesting. If you have mechs out, you can get certain power-ups.
Sounds interesting. Hope I get a repair power up. I hate to lose this mech. It's kind of what's holding me together. Well, the team, I should say. Not me. It's not like Stitches.
They actually just recently, I have no idea how, but I have T-Mobile, and I'm now able to charge stuff to my T-Mobile account, which I could do with Warcraft back in the day, but they can't anymore. But now on the mobile app, I can buy like 7 packs for like $10 and put it on my phone bill, which is very handy, but at the same time very dangerous.
I actually remember something similar in like free games in games online, Tavern or something. It was some browser-based real-time strategy game. You could actually buy gold in-game currency and put it on, just take off your phone credit or whatever. It was a handy system if you don't have a credit card. Yeah, I'm getting way too low in health. I hope I find a heal thing soon.
Oh yeah, exactly. It's dangerous with me though because I get into my head because, like many people on this planet, I live paycheck to paycheck, and so I get into my head that I'm just, well, I can charge it and then I'll pay it later. I'll pay it down the line, and that's dangerous thinking, especially for an American because we get greedy.
Yeah, I could see how easily that could backfire. It's why my kind of the credit card I have is actually rather handy. You have to top it up if you want to use it. So you actually have to have the money on you to actually be able to buy anything. Okay, that heal didn't really do much. This is a pretty dangerous stage.
See, that's just good thinking.
Yeah. Lasers. I probably should take this off.
There are prepaid credit cards, and actually, I've used them a couple of times, and they come in handy.
Fuck, they're just teleporting in. Oh. I do not know how I survived. Also, lasers.
I think I may have this guy. I'm playing against a Warlock deck. And I'm playing a Mage deck.
I remember when I used to play Hearthstone, I was obsessed with playing as a paladin for whatever reason. Lasers. They're meant to be resistant.
I can't do Paladin decks. I can't do Priest decks either. I don't know why. I like the direct damage deck, which is weird because back when I played Magic, I hated direct damage decks. I hate them. I loathed them even.
Oh, we won. And this is a turret. Turrets are armored, but not to my laser. I like playing the Paladin decks. Never did say I was very good at them though.
88862121.
Lasers. He has his mic on open.
That's true, you didn't.
Due to force habit or whatever, I left it on normal control stuff. Fucking shotgun mechs.
That's got me on a 2-turn count.
And if I were to say leave them control themselves, this will probably die. The AI isn't the best. you're better off controlling your units yourself. Yeah, I am. I
do
do
play
reflect.
Warcraft nowadays at all? I know you've uploaded a couple of videos.
Say again. My God, I'm still
Do
really
you play
not.
Warcraft nowadays at all?
I haven't been playing WoW, any WoW for quite a while. Just as can see now, my system lags way too much.
Game over.
If you mean, and I've been meaning to get back to like Warcraft 3, but haven't tried that either. Let's get back to it. It saves if you hit escape. It brings you back to this menu and saves. Just make sure you hit yes, otherwise you lose your save file. I presume so, at least.
Yeah, I need to get Warcraft 3 again.
I've been trying to play through the entire game on hard mode. So, and I lost 8 hours of footage the last time I played. So I'm not exactly most encouraged to go back to it.
Understandable.
And I completed very hard levels. So it's just makes it even worse. Ooh. Normally you start off with a virus drone, but I got this instead, so. You can take over turrets.
You know, when we were trying to set this up and emailing back and forth, and I was saying, you know, in the email about tomorrow and everything, how my days get thrown off. It is totally true. I don't know if you have or if you've known anybody that's worked overnight shift, but it throws your days off big time.
Yeah, my mom's husband actually works like constantly. He yeah, he works overnight a lot. He frequently goes from one job just directly into the other, so I presume it's the same with him. We haven't really talked about work much when he's here. My English skills really aren't cooperating right now. I feel like I'm stuttering a lot and not making my point succinctly.
That's nuts. I haven't. When I started working, I hadn't worked.
Far back. I wonder how I'm sounding on the other end.
It could be worse. I mean, couldn't have a tongue at all, which is a creepy thought.
What's it make talking harder? So what's certainly make it harder? This mech moves very slowly, but is handy. Amphibious design using the forward of crisis.
Well, I'll just ask. Man, I lost it. I had a character in my head, somebody that lost their tongue in a show or movie, but nah, it's gone.
What's the music in the background? Like, I just heard something going on, and it's just a case of I'm getting paranoid about copyright issues. That's all.
That would be the ice cream truck, which is like the second time it's come through in this video.
Seriously? Oh, I wasn't sure. Was it a phone jingle or what? Like, I was just like, I could like hear the lawyers perking their ears
yeah,
up.
just an ice cream truck. I think you're okay. Yeah.
In my world, warriors are a cross between bloodhounds and vampires. It's a terrifying world to live in. Amphibious design used in the Florida crisis. When the rebel factions hid in the swamps, this hovercraft proved reliable and effective enough to flush them out, able to traverse 3 feet of the water, unlike anti-grav, and then send its enemies to a flaming death.
Yeah, I actually,
Like
I used to always run out when an ice cream truck came around, man. I was a fat kid, you know? So, if I saw ice cream coming by, I was like, ice cream, ice cream.
I was actually told very early on that about how unhygienic the guys in the vans were, so I never actually got ice cream from one. Like I remember Mum telling me,
Yeah, that was never told to me. Actually, I think my mom was just happy to get me out of the house for a couple of minutes.
I remember Mum was saying like they'll go, basically that they'll go take a leak outside the van, then come in and serve ice cream like straight away without washing their hands. And since I've like had OCD since I was a kid, the idea of that really like turned me off ever going to one of them. Like they really do build a world here through these descriptions, which is very well done. It really does encourage you to try and get at least one of every
Understandable.
mech, which helps flesh out the world. I don't know if this works with the other games.
A lot lately. Understandable. I don't know why.
Sorry, I couldn't hear you. Didn't hear the first half of that. Sorry.
So I've been using the word understandable a lot. Like, I don't know why. It's just weird.
And maybe you find a lot of things really understandable recently. This mech is nearly fully... Oh, no, he killed my bomb disposal unit.
Maybe, you know? Maybe my horizon for understanding has been expanded since I've started playing dating sims.
Actually, yeah, I did actually see you upload the Honey Pop, I think that's what it's called, that video earlier. Teleport.
Yeah. It's a fun game, man. It really is.
Oh, shark bullets. Not the best one. Seems a little awkward to play and upload, though, I have to say. You know, I'm starting to regret not just putting mine on open mic.
It was very awkward. Actually, you can hear it in my voice during the recording because I'm like staggering a little bit because I was trying to approach it.
Boss. Sorry, I keep forgetting when I say something, I keep forgetting, wait, did I say that to Silentfan? Or did I forget, like, you? Or did I forget to hold down the control key? I just end up panicking and not sure, did you even hear me, or what, if you get me? Oh, you can also have a max of 8 droids. Police Sentinel droid with efficient anti-grav drive and deadly multi-barreled blaster. Omnicorp's propensity for neurotic.
Yeah, that's why I left my mic open, just because I don't have to worry about the control button.
You know, I'm getting actually very tempted and out having
It's
it.
very seldom do I ever say anything to offend anybody. So
I'm constantly worried that I'll say something to offend someone. Like, someone somewhere has probably got, like, seriously offended from things I've said. But, you know, now I'm panicking about saying that. Christ. I had a point to what I was saying there. I lost it halfway through talking. Oy.
I wouldn't worry about it.
Like, I read really out there people, and like seriously, like, you start wondering how these people can function in everyday life. They're just like
I see what you
seriously
mean.
out there. Sorry, with the lag, I couldn't actually hear what you said. I was talking at the same time.
I was just saying, I see what you were saying about people getting offended by the smallest thing you may or may not say.
You may actually notice me a little jittery in some WoW videos. I remember it in a few of those about certain things. I don't want to say which ones because it's awkward to bring up, but you may notice it just due to the way I talk about them. Omnicorp's proprietary neutronic brain and infrared sensor array allow it to hunt down its prey, hunt down its target.
Yeah, people in Warcraft are of a different breed of player.
Out of curiosity, in what way? I've tried to ignore a lot of people in WoW. I don't pay attention to trade chats and whatnot.
Well, trade chat for one is the prime example. Uh,
Where's Microx wife?
Your mom. A lot of bad Murloc movie titles, like Three Murlocs and a Baby, crap like that.
That would probably be funny.
Lots of hate. Not very helpful. And honestly, the community has gone downhill in the last few years, which I hate to say, because I believe that the game has gotten better.
Yeah, I really liked the Pandaria and Warlords expansions. I wasn't quite happy with all the changes, such as the removal of the auras of paladins. I'm impotently waving my fist. Like, seriously, paladins should always have their auras. But I found, like, story-wise, I want them to be better. Though, I wasn't really a fan of Cataclysm. Should get back to playing.
Oh, Cataclysm was horrible. And that's coming from me, you know. I'm a fanboy of everything, but Cataclysm, ugh, horrible. The only thing, which is weird because a lot of people say the total opposite, but the only thing I liked about Cataclysm was Vashir, the underwater place. I liked going underwater. I don't know why.
There was a raid they were going to do, and it was going to be released at the same time as Firelands. It was going to be, remember the Elemental Lord of Water? You were going to go rescue him from the Squid Tentacle Naga unit. I can't, Ozomat or something? But they decided to scrap that raid. And people were saying that when the devs came out and said, oh yeah, some other heroes rescued him. And, you know, just trying to, like, brush the pothole under the rug. That's just what I've been reading. Oh, fuck.
Yeah, they do that sometimes. Well, it's actually that down on the bottom of Vashir, like right on the Throne of Tides, I believe, is where they're going to actually open up another raid as well. I think that's one you're talking about.
I think so too. I don't remember. I presume that's where they're going to open it. But they decided against it for some reason. Even if they weren't going to make it a raid, like they couldn't really get it working right, they should have at least made it a quest zone or a one quest, long quest chain instance. Like, not instance, but one long question. And because otherwise it just seems like a bit of a plot hole. Like that thread has just been not properly tucked away. Or whatever.
I agree. I see your point.
Don't want to lose this mech. It's like fully upgraded and incredibly powerful. Much more powerful than anything that can be gotten.
And I'm dead. Well, man, this has been fun hanging out. I'll put a link down to your channel at the bottom of the video, as always. We went on a solid hour here. That's pretty good.
Yeah, actually, time has really flown. And I think the internet's gotten somewhat better. Somewhat. Also, this is Mega Heal. Oh, it's a fucking full heal. Oh, yeah.
Yeah, it's always good. Yeah, hopefully you can get that resolved a little bit. We can do more of these and, get the scheduling right on my part. I feel like a total idiot for the way that ended up.
No worries. Well, you're working overnight. It's no surprise there's a little flub up. But I will be looking into getting that airport. It should hopefully fix the issue. Hope so. Otherwise,
I appreciate the understanding. But to all my subscribers, thanks for watching.
And thanks to my subscribers for watching me as well. And Silentfan subscribers, if you came over and ended up watching my version of this, thanks for watching. Hopefully once I get that airport thing, it should remedy any internet woes I have.
Okay, my...
Oh, here's a shield power up. Super shield.
I hope so. I really do. My video recorder just cut off.
Oh, I hope you didn't lose all the stuff.
Oh, well, that's alright.
At least if you save this in Vent, at least you have the audio of all this.
No, it actually just cut off not 30 seconds ago, like right after I started the outro out.
Oh, okay. I'll just turn off my recording because it's still actually going. 1 sec.